Okay. Okay, Joshua Prenga, who's going to win? Let's see. Let's see whether I can get the Chapman here. Right then, multi-point. Okay. Let's go, guys. I hope this is gonna work. Just work, just work. Just work, please. Kelly versus Agarko coming up next. Okay, there's only one thing left to share. One sec, guys. One thing is left to share here. Let's see. Hey Mason, how are you doing? Hello, tasteful thickness. Just to share this. One sec, guys. Just to share this in Twitter. It will be a quick one. Hello, guys. 1.6k today, so happy. I'm so glad because of you, brother. So glad because you nailed. Hey guys, I'm so glad because you nailed and because you achieved some great results. Very, very happy because of you guys. I had 2 out of 2 with bets, as well as you can see. Thanks, guys. I had 2 out of 2 with bets, which is generally a very good result because, how to say, it's generally a very good result, but I'm angry because Dulatov didn't fight. It happens all over the place, man, but With a lot of not fighting, I was so frustrated. Sorry. You have to stick it here. Somehow, yes. Yes, have to stick it here somehow. He was the biggest underdog this week. I knew Temirov was gonna win. Temirov? He wasn't much of the underdog. He was an underdog, but not a big one. But he won, yes, congrats on that. He won, congrats on that. I say my hat is off to you for winning that one. Temirov was even money. On my bookie, he was very. I mean, at least at my bookie, he was very small underdog. Again, maybe bookies are different. Bookies might be different, I don't know. Maybe some bookies giving different values. Who knows? I really don't know, guys. Some bookies give different values, so who knows? Even money? Yeah, potentially. How's Gusko number 9? He looked so bad. Well, everybody would look so bad against Ankalaev. Ankalaev is number 1 for a reason. Italma Hrgovic. One of rare opportunities where I can cover boxing like this. Not many opportunities. But this is one of rare opportunities where I can do it. Where I can have fun with that. One of rare opportunities. Only 3 more fights left, but I had to follow UFC prior to it. So glad, guys, because some of you won money. It really makes my heart full. Guskov refused to punch. Maybe. Shiraz, Joshua Prenga, Kelly Garko. Guskov refused to punch, true. Yeah, it's very much true. Yeah, just 1 second. 1 second, hold on. Hello, guys. Gusko refused to punch. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He refused to engage. He refused to fight aggressively. This was very surprising to me in the first place, refusing Guskov to punch. Didn't expect that was gonna happen like that. And yeah. I mean, shit happens. Shit happens all over the place. I'm not gonna lie that I'm surprised because Guskov didn't punch. I'm not surprised. No, guys. I'm really not surprised at all, if you're asking me. But I was expecting aggressive Guskov in round 1. Like, this new strategy... I don't know why he came up with this new strategy. I got Gary winning versus Makachev, really good line. Plus 228. He's pretty heavy underdog. If it's plus 228. At my bookie, he is plus 200. Seems your bookie doesn't like Ian Gary too much. It seems like your bookie defo hates Ian Gary. At my bookie, he is plus 200. Ian. Again, maybe depends on the bookies. Anthony Joshua has arrived. I assume it depends on the bookie though. But maybe your bookie doesn't like... Maybe your bookie doesn't like Ian Gary. But I understand many people dislike Ian Gary. It's not... How to say? I'm not surprised because of that. Because majority of people don't like Ian Gary. I also have bonus percentages for my silver elite tier. Fantastic, man. Glad some bookies are giving that. Really glad some bookies are giving bonuses. So hot, I need this water. This water with lemon is helping. Found some special water with electrolytes. And thanks God it's helping me. 3 more fights to go. Okay, I was right about Reito Tsutsumi win. Got 3 more fights to go in boxing, and guess those 3 fights are at least gonna be nice. Kristian Prenga surprise. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he could pull out an upset. You can never be sure. Really, you can never be sure. I'm gonna cover this boxing with Anthony Joshua, and after that, I'm going to sleep. Too many, too many things happened today. I had a car accident, and I didn't want to miss the event because I love my fans so much, And I don't want people not seeing me. Anthony Glass Chino, Anthony Glass Chino. Huh. Maybe his chin is made of glass. Who knows? Reito Tsutsumi did well. Wish I watched this card of the beginning, but my contract is predominantly related to the UFC, and after UFC I can make adjustments. But I'm glad that I was able to push to the next level. Very happy for it. I'm very happy for it. Maybe I joined a bit too late, but maybe I'm a bit late to the party, but what can I do? I'm covering both UFC and boxing, but UFC is the top tier of my interest. And on Fridays, I made an agreement with a guy where I work for his booking accounting agency. I made an agreement with him to not work on Friday, cover one FC, and let's hope this is going to be a good agreement by both sides. Yeah, let's hope. I just hope everything about 1K views is fantastic. So let's stay within that. And Kalaev did it. Very true. Wasn't a bad card. Complain about being a bad card. Couldn't say it was a bad card. I actually think it was a decent card. It's UFC stuff. I really think it was a decent card. The funniest thing is when I see Doug is getting angry. That is therefore the music for my ears. Yeah, the music to my ears is when I see Doug is getting angry. It's so funny when they get angry. It's a music to my ears when I see them getting angry. Need to pin this. I forgot it's commercial time. Completely forgot that. Sorry, guys. So many things on my mind. Kind of hard to focus on one thing that's actually crucial and critical. 200 views already. Not bad. It's really not bad. Not that I can complain. I got no idea how many views this gonna bring. Literally got no idea. I only know that I won't stop fighting. But so far I didn't make a mistake in the main card. Jacob Eng won, Nishan Dev won, Reito Tsutsumi won. Kelly versus Agyarko gonna be a tough to call. And Kelly Agyarko is a tough one to call. Pretty tough. Josh Kelly defends IBF Super Welterweight title against Kyle Agyarko. Oh, look at this walkout. Love this guy Josh Kelly, love this guy Kyle Agyarko. It's gonna be good walkouts. Very good walkouts. I'm loving this, guys. Loving and enjoying every second of it. What is the music to my ears when doggies get angry? So funny when they get angry. And when they threaten that they are going to unsubscribe and all those funny things. But there was a funny thing when they told me that I look like a doggy. Ah, my fans can be fun. Okay, Josh Kelly versus Kyle Himagiyako. Josh Kelly 5'10", 153.4, 72 inches of age, 32 years of age, 29 years of age. Kyle Himagiyako 5'9", 154, 71 inches of reach for Kyle Himagiyako. Kelly, I expect a long war, a long fight. Maybe it's not gonna be too entertaining to watch. I'm gonna lie. This might be one of the most boring fights to watch, but get yourself ready for everything, you know. I just say get ready for everything. We'll see. Let's go, guys. Kristian Prenga versus Josh Kelly. Let's go, guys. For 8.5 rounds, but if I must pick a side, I'm a big fan of Josh Kelly, ain't gonna lie. I think this is pretty close fight though. I think they're going to box for like, think this goes the distance, honestly. But I'm a big fan of Kelly, so if I must pick a side, gonna win Kelly. With a Gyarko in the ring, it's time for Kelly to enter. Look at this entrance by Josh Kelly. Yeah, this entrance by Josh Kelly is fantastic, you know. At least entrances and everything that follows. It's just great. That's what I love about this boxing promotion. The AZN, they make those entrances fantastic. A lot of breaks between the rounds, between the matches. 18 wins, 9 KO for Josh Kelly. 18-1-1. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Kelly. I want Kelly to win, but guess it's pretty unlikely to happen. I mean, pretty likely to happen, but pretty unlikely to happen via some brutal method. Josh Kelly is in the ring. Gyarko is in the ring. Okay, let's see the fireworks. I covered this because UFC, finished. As soon as UFC finished, I started covering this event. I'm already pretty tired, but I ain't going to let this demoralize me. This ain't gonna demoralize me. Belt is on the line, guys. Over 8.5 rounds for this fight. If I must pick a side, I'm leaning Kelly. Joshua Prenga, I'm saying fight not going the distance. If I must pick a side, I think Prenga could surprise him, to be honest. I really think he could. And for the co-main, over 8.5, but I don't know, co-main is super difficult. Co-main is like maybe the most difficult fight for prediction on the whole card. Really much a 50-50 co-main. No, maybe Hamza. Just saying maybe. Think Shiraz. Like in the co-main. You say like you must pick one side, lean Shiraz. Errol or Tim. Now you're gonna call me crazy again. Spence after a car crash has never been the same. I think that's not the same fighter he used to be. And despite Team 2 was having so many ups and downs, wins and losses, I think Team 2 could pull out an upset in that fight. I'd go with over 8.5, though I think it's going to be a technical fight. But Errol Spence, before that accident, he was unbeatable. Errol Spence after accident, he is not the same guy, man. Errol Spence after accident is not the same guy. Just a totally different guy after the accident. You know, he has changed a lot. Like, it's not the same persona. I'm not saying he's slower but like he's not feeling the fight anymore. He used to feel every move in the fight. Now something has happened, man. I know these accidents could lead to a permanent damage, and I really hope he's gonna recover fully, but many people never fully recover from those accidents. And that's the case. Alright, Kelly versus Agarko. Fight is on. Let's go. I just hope Kelly is going to play smart. Of course, Agarko is in green. In the colors of Island Agarko, and Kelly is in white and red shorts. Kelly is holding like this, you know, his typical stance. He's holding like this, more of a Philly shell, hands low. Agarko prefers keeping one hand up. Oh, Kelly with a great feel of distance. 1-2 Kelly. Hope someone is gonna play smart. Main event here. I think Prenga could upset Joshua. I'm saying fight not going the distance, but I think Prenga could upset Joshua. Prenga is heavily underrated, man, and he's got very heavy hand, just like Joshua. I think he's better opponent than Jake Paul, and Jake Paul survived 6 rounds, and he did pretty well in the first 4. Then he gassed out. Josh Kelly with 1-2. Nice 1-2 for Josh Kelly. I guess it was a sleep. Yeah, it was a sleep by Garko. Never seen a Garko going down in the first round, so I'm not a guy who believes in miracles. No way. 1-2 Kelly. So technical round 1. Garko with 1-2. With 30 seconds left on the clock, we see Kelly controlling the distance through this jab, through this very long jab. See him controlling the distance very successfully. Big hooks. I don't know why Kelly keeps his hands so low. This is pretty risky. It's playing with fire. Another hook delivered. Oh, really, guys, Kelly is playing with fire. One, two by Agarko. Keeping his hands so low is really playing with fire, guys. I just think he's risking a lot with this game. Playing this game, he's risking a lot. Okay, some fighters like to keep their hands low. I don't like that, but some fighters do. Some fighters really do enjoy that. I don't. Agarko with 1-2. Okay, this is a 12 round fight, so you can expect anything literally. Can literally expect anything in a like 12 round fight. You got to start slow or you're gonna guess out pretty quickly. Another jab to the body. Oof, good counter by Kelly. No, I like this punch. It's like a short hook. For a counter, one of the most perfect strikes you're gonna see. Fighters in the clinch. These short strikes are really delivering. Very big bombs been thrown on both sides. Good right hand for Kelly. And another right. Nice job by Kelly. Can punch to the body. Nice hook to the body. This is so technical fight. Gonna be pretty hard to say who's up on the scorecards. Plus, I'm more of an MMA guy, you know. I know MMA rules perfectly, but in boxing, a defensive guy sometimes wins the round. It's all about which strikes landed clean. Good hooks landing for Agarko. Really good. A big left. Another big left hand. Another left lands for Agarko. Josh Kelly with a good right. Nice punch to the body. Excellent right hand. This is decent delivery here by Josh Kelly. I like what I see. I like what I see by Josh Kelly. Really like what I see. More punches to the body by Garko. Oh yeah, round three gets underway. Looking pretty decent right now. All those exchanges were on the rails. Good strikes. Huge fan of you, brother. Salute from Oregon, United States of America. Thanks, Juan Sucedo 4366. Thanks a lot for supporting this channel, brother. Oregon, huh? So, too, brother. Good right by Garko. Kelly with a big left. More punch to the body for Kamkin. I'm trying, man. I'm working all day, every day. Whenever I have time, I'm streaming. You know, I work two more jobs, so it depends on my working schedule. But whenever I can, I cover. Good hooks. No, big left hand delivers. Another right. It's good. Really good. Thanks, man. Good right by Garko. Good left hand delivered. 1-2. Josh Kelly punishes him with an uppercut while Garko was moving sideways to the left. Man. I told you over 8.5 for this one. So far, he's definitely go into deep waters. I have a feeling this one definitely gonna go into deep waters. Good right hand for Kelly. Another good right. Really decent punches by Kelly. But man, I just don't understand why he keeps his hands so low. It's very risky to fight like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not criticizing anybody. But I couldn't fight with my hands so low because it's pretty risky. It's okay if if you're in a grappling exchange, or maybe if you're in the clinch and you got to block somebody's knees. It changes the situation completely. But in this type of situation, I believe I believe it's a very risky play. Agarco counters with the right. I just believe it's a risky play, especially in this type of match. Alright, guess fighters are separating. Oh man, look at this. Look at this interview. Let's go. Kristian Prenga, huh? And Hamza Shiraz, WBO World Super Middleweight Champ. Prenga is in the house too. Joshua is in the house. I don't think. I think Shiraz gonna win, but I don't think it's going to be such an easy fight like bookies say. It's 50-50 now for Joshua and Prenga. Opinions are divided. Opinions are divided. That's fun. Big left hand. Guys, it's just round 4 right now. Good right to the body. Nice round 4. Big punch by Josh Kelly. Big right hand by Gyarko. Big left hand again. We're in round 4 right now so far. Kelly is doing a good job. Really good. Nice job by Kelly. Gyarko keeps on circling. Wow, this is gonna remain a technical fight. I don't think many things are gonna change here. I think this is going to be the technical fight until the end. Good punch to the body by Kelly. Kelly with 1-2. Nice 1-2 on the delivery. 1-2 again for Kelly. nice hook. Kelly with a big shot. Big left hand for Kelly. Kelly is trying to finish his opponent, but Agyarko ducks under very well. Man, I told you this is gonna be a long fight, no matter what Kelly does. These fighters are defensively very good, but offensively, no. Offensively, they're not something much. Nah, I don't think so. They're not doing much offensively, but defensively, they are literally killing. Their defensive mindset is fantastic. So far, looking like a really good performance by both fighters, but defensively. Offensively, fight is technical. Just technical. That's all I can say so far. Punch to the body for Kelly. Another body punch. He keeps on circling. Good left hand to the body. Fighters in the clinch again. Another left hand for Kelly. Another big right. Man, Kelly is really looking to finish this fight. Wow, good uppercut. No. No. Agyarko trying to finish him with a big right. No. Well, at least they're fighting. Okay, this round is a bit more fireworks. Round 5. Nice uppercut delivered. At least this round 5 is looking more intense compared to the previous rounds. They were testing each other in the previous round. This round is bringing some real fireworks into the game. As much as I see, let's see. On scorecards, they gave 3 rounds to Kelly, 1 round to Agyarko. Round 4 went in the favor of Agyarko. I think this round gonna lean into the favor of Kelly, I believe. I have a feeling this round gonna lean in the favor of Kelly. So far, Kelly's up on the scorecards, but it doesn't have to mean much, guys. Even if you're up on the scorecards, it doesn't. One knockout isn't gonna change everything. I mean, that's the general rule, how everything happens in real world. So, one knockout could change everything. The referee, I guess, is warning. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Look at this cut on the cheek of Josh Kelly. No, the cut is here. The cut is actually here. It's actually problematic, very problematic. This cut is going to create a lot of problems. Kelly with a big hook. Nice uppercuts for Kelly. Kelly's moving sideways. Big left hand for Kelly. Kelly trying to catch his opponent. Kelly's really doing a good job moving sideways. I like what I'm seeing by Kelly. I think his fighting is looking more mature right now. And I think this circling is going to give him edge, but I don't like this cut. This cut is gonna create him a lot of problems. Really believe this cut gonna create him a lot of problems. Yeah, this cut is looking pretty nasty. This cut is pretty nasty. Okay, let's go. So far, Kelly should be up. He delivered more power punches. One, two by Kelly. Good right to the body. Kelly with the left hand. Another left hand. Oh, Garku clinching up. This round 6 is looking also pretty intense, but still nobody's game. In round 5, Kelly dominated, but in round 6, Garku is trying to turn up the tie. Good job by Garku. Another good job. He's really trying so hard here. Good left hand for Garku. Fighters in the clinch again. Lot of clinching between the two. Good right to the body again for Garku. Kelly with 1-2. More punches for Kelly. I don't know how can he fight like this. He's got some very weird stance like this. I understand that Kelly feels shells, but I would have never been able to fight like this. Some people are just, superhumans. Kelly with the big left. If I even try to fight like this, if I even try, the only Philly shell I can do is something like that. Or maybe this, but like this Philly shell and this, I don't know, some people are just superhumans. Kelly is definitely superhuman. Good right hand for Kelly. He's trying to fire back here. I guess somebody's getting warmed for the punches to the back of the head. I've never seen these punches to the back of the head, but it doesn't have to mean that they didn't happen. Maybe those punches really happened, but I didn't notice them. I didn't notice any punch to the back of the head. Good left hand by Kelly. So technical fight so far. This is a nightmare for scoring. I believe Kelly is up on the scorecards, but for me, as an MMA guy who is not much into boxing rules, this is a nightmare to score. I love boxing as a fan, I ain't gonna lie. As a fan, I'm a big fan of boxing. That is my third favorite martial art after MMA and BKFC. But scoring boxing fight is a logistical nightmare. Scoring a boxing fight is a true logistical nightmare. I don't even know how somebody can score a boxing fight because they don't value damage as parameter number one. They have some different rule sets. They value clean punches, clean counters. So hard to see whether the punch landed clean or not. Good punch by Kelly. We're in round 7, and so far, I think it's 4-2, Kelly. That is just my opinion again. It doesn't have to be accurate, that opinion. More hooks for Kelly. Kelly keeps on circling. Big right hand for Kelly. One to Kelly. And a good punch. Good right hand for Kelly again. 1-2. Another 1-2 for Kelly. And the jab. Another jab. Good hook to the body. Could have been around for a Gyarko, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I already told you that this is a logistical nightmare to score this fight, so I wonder what you think. Because I definitely need some assistance with scoring this. Let's see. Oh man, look who's inside the house. Prenga is inside the house. KP, Kristian Prenga. Let's see who won here. Good right hand by Kelly. Kelly marches forward. Good punch to the body. Big left hand for Kelly. Gyarko with 1-2. If you start your pro career, you're gonna stop making all these videos. No, of course I'm not going to stop making these videos. I'm starting pro career in September for sure. I mean, I have a fight set, so I mean, starting pro career. I'm 38 years old. I'm gonna do that fight, and we'll see after that. It's not that I plan to become a local champ or something like that. I have one fight set, and we'll see if I win, other promotions are gonna get unlocked. If I lose, I will stay in that promotion. So at this point, I don't know what is happening. I'm fighting, like training every day, and that's it. I was on the altitude preparations, and it good right hand for. I only want record on the weekends when I fight, and of course if I'm injured, I'm going to record videos. But we'll see. I don't know. Wish I could tell you more, man, but at this point of my life, nothing is safe at the moment. I've got no idea what's going to happen. Good right to the body. Do you run during your trainings? Depends on altitude training. When I was on the mountain for the last 6 days, I was running every day, an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was running all the time. But normal at MMA training sessions, no. We do grappling, we do striking, we do some wrestling transitions, ground and pound, submission game. Depends. There are many areas to train, and my coach prefers wrestling, and I'm pretty much horrible at wrestling. I'm more of a jiu-jitsu guy. I go to jiu-jitsu at the other gym. It's like it's hard. MMA is probably the hardest martial art in the world, if you're asking me, guys. Somebody told me MMA is that hard, I would have told him that he is a pathetic liar, but it seems people are not pathetic liars when they tell you that MMA is hard. Okay. So far, I believe Kelly is up. Not many rounds left. Unless something unpredicted happens, Kelly should win according to my opinion. Again, Aguiarco delivered one big counter in this round. Guys, I hope you score boxing better than me. Because I can score MMA bout very properly, but boxing, on many occasions I thought one guy won and the other guy won. Same with kickboxing, with Muay Thai. But I don't know the rule set. I know rules technically, but I don't know rules as well as MMA or as soccer, where I'm also a ref. Some things are pretty difficult. This, for example, this is a razor close fight if you're asking me, but I still think Kelly's up. Maybe I'm just too big fan of Kelly. That's also a possibility. I'm a big fan of Kelly. I ain't going to pretend that I'm not. I am. Maybe I want him to win so badly. Oh, it's not maybe. I want him to win so badly. What am I talking about? I need to stop lying to myself. I really want Kelly to win so badly. Guys, I'm a bit biased. But Aguiarco is good. He is doing well in this fight. Let's see scorecards. Oh, they scored 76-76. Aguiarco won last 3 rounds. Okay, guys, when it comes to scoring better, don't listen to me. That's all. That's where you get your conditioning from. The grappling, wrestling carries and gives you that. Exactly, and I was on the mountain for the last 6 days. And I didn't train anything aside of jiu-jitsu and running. In the morning, I was running. In the evening, 3 evenings, we trained jiu-jitsu. And that's all we did. But in the morning running, like hour and a half, 2 hours running, I was like, man, leave me alone, please. I was literally like, leave me alone. And that guy was like, your sponsor paid me to go with you. I say, I can't run, man. So he says, okay, no problem, but you're not allowed to stop, then walk. It was like literally a torture, a military torture. That's how I felt. But I survived. No, literally, my crazy sponsor paid a guy to go with me, a local guy to go with me. He's got some, how you say, he's got a motorcycle, like a bicycle, motorcycle, whatever, electric thing. I don't know how you call it. And he goes with me. And he is like having a stopwatch, and like we go. And on many occasions there were like steep slopes. It goes like this, the terrain. It's a mountain. I'm like, man, I cannot run. It's like this. He says, well, I don't give a fuck, man. Then walk. And the first day I puked 2 times. First day, second day I puked once. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth day I didn't vomit. But it was very difficult. Kale is marching aggressively forward. Around 9 is in the books. Oof. Guys, I'll be honest. I got no idea who's winning. I can pretend, but I got no idea who's winning. Got no idea who's winning, guys. Dang, I need that coach. That guy is not even a coach. He's a local guy. He's not even a coach. He's a local guy who has a local business. Uh, his business is actually, how do you say, um, he is a farmer, farming. That's his business. Like he has a farm with chickens. He's selling eggs. He's selling like chicken products. Oh man, sorry, my English is not that good. Don't get mad, but my English is not that good. Like he has chicken farm and he also has some crops. He lives on the village. But between 10 a.m. and noon, he is always free because yeah, farmer like Bryce Mitchell, yes, and he's always free those 2 hours. And he told to my sponsor, I'm always free during those 2 hours because I feed my chicken in the morning, I take eggs in the morning, and so on. 10 a.m. every day. Even if it's raining, he doesn't give a fuck. He's there. Second day, it was heavy rain, and I didn't raincoat, and I told him I don't have a raincoat. And he said, well, why do you worry about that? I'm like, but I didn't carry raincoat. And he comes and brings me a raincoat and the raincoat for him. Like, he's with the raincoat, I'm with the raincoat. And he's like, we run now. I'm like, is it possible that you're so crazy that you brought me a raincoat? He said, well, you said you don't have a raincoat. Now you do. No excuses now. But like a military exercise, that's how I was feeling. Oh really? But that's a good gesture. He brought me a raincoat. His raincoat. He's got two of them. And he's like a bit bigger than me, so raincoat was like, what was funny? Raincoat was normally raincoat is this, but this raincoat was like this. And I was telling him, why did you bring this so big raincoat? He said, you're still hiding behind excuses, do you? I'm like, but this raincoat is big. He said, at least you have one, now run. But he's bigger than me, that guy. I told him which size I wear, but he didn't have my size. He said, I can only give you a bigger one. I was like, okay, do I have a choice? It's my mistake, man. I should have taken a raincoat, but I forgot. Good left hand for Kelly. Nice uppercut. He tries to shoot in. Good left hand for Kelly. Nice punch to the body. Yeah, I'm telling you, like I was in a military camp. That's how I was feeling. Kelly with a big punch. Good on you for surviving, though that's brutal, but martial arts is the best thing, nothing like it. Yeah, martial arts are significantly easier than running in the mountain for 2 hours on the rain. Martial arts are like 10 times easier than that. But that's why it's called altitude training. That's why it's called altitude preparations. My knee also hurt like hell and still hurts because I've got some condition in my knee. I don't know how is that called. Something with that shin and patella. I have some condition. Not no big deal. I can train with that. When I warm up, doesn't hurt much. But when I don't warm up, oh man, brutal. But I survived. I survived everything, and I'm feeling good because of that. Good right to the body. Band injury, runner's knee. Runner's knee. How did you know it's runner's knee? I have runner's knee for like 10 years already. I have that runner's knee. From time to time. And you know what's funny? That runner's knee. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't hurt. And I visited the doctor and he said, well, get used to it. I'm like, is there any like medic for that? Or he said, forget it, brother. I'm like, why? Sometimes it's gonna hurt, sometimes it's not gonna hurt. He said I could give you some greases or some stuff. I can give you that, but it's gonna hurt 1 month, next month. And I'm like, fine, bro. Big left hand. So you have runner's knee, huh? It seems you're pretty much more in the sport than I was expecting. Then you know how I feel. In round 11, do you believe that I got no idea who's up? I've got no idea who's up on the scorecards. Nice uppercut. Some people favor in Prenga. Okay, at least I'm not the only crazy guy who believes Prenga can win this one. I'm glad that I'm not one and only crazy guy who believes in that kind of miracle. Good right hand for Kelly. Let's go, guys. Round 12 gonna start now. From what I've seen, I still believe Kelly is up. That is just my opinion. We'll soon find out whether I was right or wrong. Ah, this is such a razor close fight, so difficult to score. Maybe it's gonna be a split decision for somebody. I wouldn't be surprised if they score it a split decision. Big right hand delivered. More punches to the body. Another hook lands. Maybe a gap hit after the bell. Good right hand by Garpo. Both fighters are taunting each other. End of the fight. Kelly bleeds a lot. Ah, in MMA, bleeding matters a lot. In boxing, I don't know how are the rules. Some value bleeding, some don't. To be honest, I would have scored it in the favor of Kelly, but I'm not a judge, so there's nothing much I can say. To be honest, I don't know what to say. Wish I can tell you more, but at this point, I know nothing. At this point, I can only say that I know nothing. 27. Like, I can't watch these stats. Can't watch these stats. It's so painful. So painful to watch for me. Let's see whose hand is gonna be raised. Raise Kelly's hand. They raised Kelly's hand. Kelly won, okay. I'm not a good ref. Winner by unanimous decision, John Kelly. I'm not a good ref, but this time I was good. Kelly won. Luckily, Kelly won this time. Heck yeah, baby. I assume Shira's gonna win the next one. Good choice. Might not be the best ref in the world, but I'm a big fan of Kelly for a reason, man. This was a fan choice. One can't call it a good. It was a fan choice. Yeah, good choice. A fan choice. I'm getting back in 5 minutes. Really quickly getting back. I'm there. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I'm there. Um, just stretching my legs. It seems Josh Kelly is crying. It seems Josh Kelly is crying. Why is he crying when he won? If I won the fight, I would have never cried. Maybe that's something I don't understand in the first place. Because of doing well. Two more fights to go. Hamza is gonna be fighting next. I know that they generally have long breaks between the fights, but nobody cares. I'm just enjoying this evening, these boxing fights. Hamza will be fighting next. Hamza will be fighting next. Does Hamza has a good chance? I believe so, yes. I believe so, yes. We'll see how this is gonna play out, guys. Two more fights to go. Yeah, Nishan Dev did it. Yes, he did it. Yes, this is the last wake-up call. We're waiting for that next fight. But I don't mind always waiting and so on. Shiraz versus Achenhuber coming up next. Let's go. Let's get ready to rumble all the time. Can't wait for him to Shiraz. I really want to see how much he progressed from his recent fights. All those media stuff worked well. Wonder how's this steady boy. Man, I miss my teddy boy so much. They're gonna reconcile tomorrow. I really miss my teddy boy. Spence Junior 2 coming up later. Larry Chamberlain next Saturday. Roe Junior Zepeda next Saturday. Williamson Simpson. Roe Junior Zepeda. Larry Chamberlain. Got an event in Ireland too. But next week I'm reserved for the UFC in Serbia, sadly. And then a White Contender series is coming. That's also going to be another pain in the ass. I'll have to cover all of that. Okay, I can take that. I can take all those bombs without much problems. Talking to the fans is pretty fun these days. We'll see what's gonna happen with Hamza Shiraz. We'll see how this is gonna play out. Hamza Shiraz coming up next. He'll be defending his belt. I believe Hamza could defend his belt. I firmly believe in that. Let's see. Gonna be fun to see. Let's see. Hamza Shiraz is entering the ring. Let's go, Hamza. Shiraz versus Zachenhuber. I'm looking forward to this fight. And I'm hoping it's gonna bring some fireworks. 1.6k views. Fantastic. This is fantastic. I'm eager to say that this could be a really good thing heading our way. Views are growing, subs are growing. Simon Huber is there, and now it's time for the champ, Hamza Shiraz. Now it's time for the champ, Hamza Shiraz is there. No. No one's gonna speak on Indian boxing. Hey, Mahadev, how are you doing? Yeah, Nishan Dev scored the victory. You probably seen my video where I announced that he was gonna win. How are you doing, man? Been a while since you hopped into the chat. Well, I'm telling you, man, India is such a country and so like horrible results. Makes no sense, right? You should have at least one UFC champ and one boxing champ, according to the number of people. Hey, bro, I'm good. Been busy lately. I was busy too. Look at him, the Shira's song. I mean, you should have at least one UFC champ and one boxing champ. But like, it makes no sense, right? Does it make any sense to you? To me, no. No way. Here's Hamza Shiraz. Like, it's extremely big state. You literally barely have UFC fighters and barely have some good boxers, which is totally unfair because it should have been other way around. It should have been totally other way around. India should dominate, if you're asking me, at least in one weight class. Yeah, man, busy with protests going on in India against corruption. Hey, I've heard about that. I've heard about that. We also had protests against corruption last year. I heard of that. They published on our news that there are protests in India against corruption. Our media was also talking about that. Job training with Marab and Strickland. That is excellent, man. But can you it's everybody on the mats and loses to the worst possible fighter in the stand-up? He is a ground phenom, but something is problematic with his how you say with his stand-up game. Something is very very problematic. Guy is literally a god of ground fighting, but something is making a lot of problems in his ground game. People are spitting Indian boxing for no reason, man. Or maybe the only reason is like you have so many people. It's impossible that no guy from India knows to boxing or to fight in MMA. It's simply impossible. Or a chick or a girl, whatever. Yeah, man, we demanded resignation and education. Minister we won, he resigned. Same corruption everywhere in football, boxing, MMA. Politicians won't let us grow. We do it everything on our own. I know. Same, man. Same, man, everywhere. We have to do everything on our own. In my state, if you want to grow on your own, they are not going to touch you, you know. But in MMA, for example, they won't let me fight in Serbia because I was in asylum. But in Croatia, I found one promotion, and they were like, "You were in asylum?" I said, "Yes." They said, "But this is European Union. Nobody gives a damn about that." They asked me, "Do you have a criminal case against you?" I said, "No." Can you cross the border? Yes. Do you have a valid passport? Yes. Do you know to fight? Well, I hope, yes. And he said, "Can you promote me on your channel?" I said, "Yes, I can." "How much does the promotion cost?" "If you let me fight and give me fair opponent, zero." And he said, "You're fighting." And these idiots from MMA Federation of Serbia were trying to stop that fight, to stop that tournament, etc. And you know what he said? He said, "Listen, across the Danube is the river that separates Serbia and Croatia." He said, "Your rules are not valid across the Danube or across the border. Nobody gives a fuck about you." And they were like, "You can't do it. He doesn't he can't fight. He was in asylum." And he said, "Guys, let me remind you, Serbian laws, nobody gives about them. Nobody gives a fuck about them in Croatia." And he just said, "Bye bye. When you change country, you can do whatever you want. But in Croatia, Croatian rules." Youth is angry. They eat all the funds for sports in every field. Very true. Very irritating. Well, they were trying to stop that. Then when they saw that they cannot stop that, they were like, "But can you please do this? Can you please put any other fighter? We just don't want him to fight. He is too old." And he said, "Guys, you bring to my promotion from foreign lands outside the Balkan Peninsula?" And they were like, they kept their mouth shut. He said, "That's what I thought. He can bring me clicks. You cannot." His marketing, his commercials cost zero. Your commercials cost a lot. Who is in better position? Plus, Croatian laws allow him to fight. Yes, change country and the potential like Nishan Dever coming out. Actually, I was born in Bulgaria, but I live in Serbia. But to be honest, I'm fine with fighting in Croatia. No problem. I can live in Serbia because my coaches are fantastic. Both of my coaches are fantastic. Hey, Victor. Tomorrow I will hug my teddy brother. Just to know. Sorry, but I had a car accident today. Tomorrow I'm going home. This is like temporary. This is temporary condo. Fight now, baby. Yes. You too, brother. All right, Shiraz marching forward. I expect Shiraz to win this one without much problems. What do you think? Damn. I'm drunk and high as fuck, but it's all good. No problems, man. If that makes you happy, go for it. Shiraz marching forward. Yeah, man, let's go. Got heavy bets right now, too, man. Who? Shiraz and Joshua, I assume? I'm confident in Shiraz, but Joshua. I know, man. This guy Prenga is a knockout artist. And yes, Mahadev, you're right. They want to stop you, but they cannot do anything because they are pussies. And I told them, I told those idiots from MMA Serbian Federation that they are pussies. Shiraz is also Pakistani, but born and raised in London. Ah, I didn't know that he's Pakistani. I thought that he was somewhere from Asia, but I didn't know he's a Pakistani. Yeah, man. Punch to the body for Shiraz. Zahin. Zahin Huber is Southpaw fighter, but Shiraz is having positive score against Southpaws. I don't think this should be a big problem for him, this fight. They got this, Slimer. Hell yeah. Creed, I have the Tiger, man. Yeah. I mean, Zakin Cooper is not a bad fighter, but I think Shiraz is significantly better. Yeah, bro, many Indians are leaving India to train abroad because they know we have shit trainers, and now every fighter is moving out after getting sponsorship like Koren, Jubilee, Saiki, and many more. Koren can become a UFC guy. He can become a big potential, you know. And about sponsorships, I've got a Bulgarian sponsor, and he is good. But he told me it's better option to stay and train in Serbia and to fight outside of Serbia, and I'm like, okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. With that, for example, Bulgarian laws allow me to fight, but they hate my sponsor in Bulgaria. And he told me unless you finish your opponent decision, will 99% go against you. And he said Bulgaria is not a good option because of that. But he said Croatia is a perfect option. He knows that guy in Croatia who holds those promotions, and he told me yes, Croatia is a good option. Very good option. And in Serbia, they won't let me fight, but believe me, they will call me to fight. You'll see, they will call me to fight when I start winning. RX50 on both Shiraz and AJ by both KO. Good luck, man. I think Shiraz gonna win. I'm wishing you luck, and Teddy wishes you luck. I don't know where is Teddy. Teddy and I haven't seen each other for a week. I miss that Teddy, man. Man, I miss that Teddy so much. Yeah, I'm behaving like a 10-year-old kid, like a 7-year-old kid now, but I really miss that Teddy. I know that he's a pain in the ass sometimes, but I love him so much. Yeah, that Teddy is a real pain in the ass from time to time, but I love Shiraz with a big right. Me too. Chanko also did well. Yeah, I had a bet on Chanko, and he won, thanks God. He's a sexy pain in the ass, yes, we love him. Yeah, Chanko, I had a bet on Chanko, and I had a bet on Dulatov, and Dulatov didn't fight. You've seen that fight was postponed. And I had a bet on Mr. Heel Hook Walker, and he won. Good right to the body, nice uppercut by Shiraz. We're into round two. Chanko is pure textbook kickboxing. Yes, he is. With some outai. But you've seen two takedowns, two successful takedowns in the end of Chanko, so you've seen two successful takedowns on his end. Yeah, he's a cute pain in the ass. Sometimes he likes to troll me so much, but I don't know why he is so evil. I did nothing bad to him, and he is so evil towards me. I really did nothing bad against him. Yeah, not really. I did nothing bad to him. I didn't do anything bad to him. Cute pain in the ass, Teddy. We love him. Thanks, man. Man, I miss my Teddy so much. But tomorrow I'm gonna hug my Teddy. Got a feeling AJ might surprise us. I think AJ is a favorite. If AJ wins, shouldn't be much of a surprise. Prenga is underdog, if I remember well. But Prenga is not bad at all. Zakin Huber marching forward. Shiraz delivering those 1-2 with style, you know. I believe Shiraz is not having a negative score against left-handed guys, so this shouldn't be much of a problem for him. Yeah, Chanko is a pure kickboxer, yes. Very much of pure. He is, man, true broski. Teddy likes to play mind games, but I love him so much. Are you sure about that, Teddy? You think I'm a good guy, do you, Teddy boy? You like to troll me, do you, Teddy boy? Maybe Teddy is not a boy, maybe Teddy is a girl. A good guy. Well, he's not too good towards me, but what can I do? I love him, but he can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Is that so, Teddy boy? Might be a girl. I didn't know that I was gonna miss that Teddy boy that much. Maybe it's Teddy girl, who knows? Not sure about Teddy's gender. Big left hand for Huber. Shiraz fires back with one left hand in return. I already have 2K views, that's excellent. Very much excellent. Is that so, Teddy boy? Good punch to the body for Huber. So far, Shiraz is winning. I feel I'm not going the distance. Shiraz gonna stop him later rounds. Same, but this guy has good left hand. Big right for Shiraz. That guy has a nasty left hand. Shiraz is faster though. Keep staying on the outside and fight in opposite stance. Big left hand. The Shiraz. More punches to the body. Another body bomb for Shiraz. Also got a feeling Shiraz might stop him. Yeah, also got that feeling. Let's go. Shiraz with a big left. Punch to the body for Shiraz. Good hook to the body. Nice punch by Shiraz. Good left hand for Shiraz. Another left. We're in round 4 right now. Nice punch to the body for Shiraz. So far, views are really good. I really can't complain about the views. Significantly bigger than I was expecting. Good hook punch to the body. Let it clean. Sorry guys, I don't have a mic here. It's in my office. Good right for Shiraz. Good left. Good body shot by Zakin Kolber. Shiraz goes with an uppercut. Good delivery by Shiraz. Very much good delivery. Good power shot. Let's go. Punch to the body. For Zakin Kolber. 5 out of 12. It's round 5. Good right to the body for Shiraz. 1-2 for Zakin Kolber. Zakin Kolber might be having a hard time delivering this. More hooks to Zakin Kolber. Big left by Zakin Kolber. Shiraz keeps on fighting back. Nice hook. The big left. Let's go. Another left hand for Shiraz. More punches to the body. Shiraz with a big left. Nice hook for Shiraz. And 1-2 delivers. Yeah, 1-2 delivers clean. Good left hand for Shiraz. Shiraz comes off aggressively, but Zakin Huber defending well. Haven't seen any head rocks. Fight is right. After Shiraz fight is now on. I guess in 30 minutes maybe. Mm, 30 minutes I assume. 30, 40. Shiraz is entering right now, round 7. After Shiraz fight, it's gonna be Prenga. The way it looks, Shiraz fight might advance into deep waters. Yeah, I assume 30, 40. More punches for Shiraz. Shiraz with a big left. No problems, man. When this fight ends, I assume they're going to have some break before the event or maybe entrances or whatever. Then the fight goes on. Big left for Shiraz. Again, big left hand. Punches to the body for Shiraz. Zahim Huber defending well. Another big strike by Shiraz. Shiraz keeps on digging to the body. We're in round 6 now. Sorry, round 7. But so far, I believe Shiraz won every single round. Big left hand to the body. Good right to the body for Shiraz. Big left. Zyking Holder keeps on advancing. Keeps circling to the left. More rounds left. Let's get into round 7. Let's go. Wow, what the heck? Does it really has to happen? Fuck it, man. Fuck. Again. Not again. Again, have problems with this. When you pay for something and stream not working. Funny. Totally crazy. You pay for something, stream not working. Okay. Shiraz is doing a good job. I hope they're gonna fix the stream though. We're in round 7. Shiraz moves forward. With left hand for Shiraz. Getting back to the end of round 7, and I don't see any significant changes between the two. I just see Shiraz pushing the same game all over the place. Shiraz with a big left hand, another left. Round 7 is in the books. I'm thinking Serhi gets it done. Hackett is talented and powerful. Thoughts. It's a decent chance, to be honest. He is very talented. I think he could pull out an upset if you're asking my mind, my opinion. Doesn't have to mean it's gonna happen that way, but just have a nice feeling about that one. What do you think? More punches to the body? More hooks to the body again? Shearer delivers one too. These are light rounds, but Zach and Kluber not fighting bad. He hasn't been knocked down or rocked. But it seems Shearer wants to play technical. Yeah, it seems Shearer is willing to play technical game. So good strikes by hands to Shearers. So good left hands are landing. Good right hand for Shearers again. And again. Nice punches for Shearers. Let's go. Round 9. So far, I believe Shearers is heavily up on the scorecards. I believe he's heavily up. And I believe this fight is looking more than over. Unless we see a miracle. But I'm not a guy who believes in miracles too much. I'm really not that type of a guy. Yeah, I feel Shiraz is doing a good job so far, but nothing's happening here, really. Like, he's just playing a technical game, but that's basically it. Don't see some heavy strikes, heavy limbo, heavy actions in the end of Shiraz. Tactical fight so far, not much action there. Still round 9. I believe Shiraz is hell up on the scorecards, and it's just a matter of, it's gonna be a routine fight until the end. Very much a routine fight. Let's go. Punch to the body for Shiraz. Goes to the left and right here. Yeah, hook to the body for Shiraz. Zack and Holder with 1-2. Big left for Shiraz. And another big left. Big left hand for Shiraz, followed by big right. I didn't expect such a resistance on the end of Zack and Huber. This through the Shiraz is landing cleaner strikes. But Zack and Huber is not bad at all. I underestimated him a bit. Big left hand for Zack and Huber. Another left hand. Zack and Huber trying to deliver a big left. He can't find the range. Around in the books, two more rounds left. I have a feeling that everything is over here. Just a matter of question, I mean, but Shira's decision, I say. Actually, very highly confident in Shira's winning decision. Let's go. We're in round 11. 1-2 for Zachenhuber. Zachenhuber probably knows that his only chance now is going to be a knockout. Big left for Shiraz. Another left. Oh man, good left hands are landing. Good right to the body for Shiraz. And let's go! Heading into final round. All right, let's see how is this going to develop. One left to the body, another left to the body. Shiraz with a heavy shot, punch to the body again. Good left to the body by Hamza Shiraz. He delivers a nice hook. Yeah, this is round 12. Therefore, this fight going go the distance. Just, a matter of question who's gonna win. I'd say, I'd say this is victory for Shiraz. I don't even have a reasonable doubt. I don't have a dilemma who won. Actually, very confident in victory for Hamza Shiraz. Big left to the body for Shiraz. And a hook. Assume Shiraz won this fight. Actually, I'm very confident in this. Clean victory for Shiraz. Oh, many people believe Prenga could pull out an upset, so I'm not the only crazy guy who says that might be an opportunity. I'm glad that I'm not the only crazy guy who believes Prenga could upset. I'm confident that Shiraz won this. I'm confident that Shiraz won this one. Very confident. Fight. Well, Shiraz fight is ending now. We'll see. Next fight is going to be Joshua versus Prenga. Shiraz fight has just ended, so next fight is Joshua versus Prenga. We'll see in how. I don't know. That's next fight, but we'll see when and how. I don't know how much is going to be the break between co-main and main event. Cleaner performance by Shiraz. Yeah, cleaner performance. Need to lay a bit. I'm saying like him, the Shiraz did a good job, but we'll see. Prenga versus Anthony Joshua is gonna come up next. That's gonna be our next fight. Shiraz fight has just ended. Next fight is Joshua Prenga. Now taking interviews from Shiraz, and I assume I don't know how much is going to be the break, but next fight is Joshua Prenga. Guess we'll have to rest a bit. I don't know. Win for Shiraz and let's see. About as much as I see Josh and Prenga are in the warm-up area. But let's see how long are they gonna make a break. Didn't expect that Shiraz was gonna go the distance. I was thinking a knockout victory for Shiraz, but obviously this guy is tougher than I initially expected. Let's see. Let's see. Shiraz fight is in the books. I just hope it ain't going to be a big break. Or maybe it's gonna be. You never know with these events. Joshua Prenga is next. I believe Prenga could pull out an upset. I mean, according to the bookies, he's pretty heavy underdog, but I disagree with that. Prenga is plus 942. I don't know why he's such a heavy underdog, man. I think it's worth putting a sprinkle on him. Joshua versus Prenga. They're showing us program and all those things. I don't know how long this fight gonna be. I have to make a short break. Get back in 10. Back in few minutes. Let's go. Alright, guys. Later is gonna be Spence versus Stu. But I'm heavily looking forward to Joshua versus Prenga. Heavily looking forward to that. One of the fights I really want to see. August 22nd, we got Roy Teofimo, then we got Moses versus Hrgovic, then we got Garcia versus Ben. Moses versus Hrgovic is definitely one of the fights I would love to see. 3K views already. This is fantastic. It's literally fantastic. Not yet. Not yet. These commercials are goddamn annoying, to be honest. I'm also. I also don't like the goddamn commercials. Also, not a big fan of the goddamn commercials. They like to keep us nervous for some reason. If they do commercials during fights, they should at least show the fight in the background still, I think. Yeah, but guess what? The fight hasn't started yet, that's a problem. Now it's break between co-main and main event, and that's something I hate the most. That's honestly something I hate the most. Joshua is extremely strong, but let's be honest, this guy Prenga is no joke at all. People believe. I mean, good thing. Majority of people in this chat believe Prenga could pull out an upset, and I'm not the only crazy guy who believes that could happen. Only crazy guy who believes Prenga could pull out an upset. Because I really believe that that possibility is pretty realistic. Prenga is also a knockout artist. I know that majority of people don't know anything about him, and I respect that, but he scored some very heavy knockouts in the past. People shouldn't underestimate his punch power. Plus, he is not slow at all. I understand that there is a lack of knowledge about him, but man, he is better than Jake Paul, and Jake Paul lasted 6. This guy is significantly better boxer than Jake Paul. Man, they are still talking. Better take a nap, literally. See that boxing needed that Fury fight with AJ right away, but also years ago. Ah, yes, they needed that fight years ago, man. No, this guy Prenga, he's got big punch power, and he is extremely underrated. I believe one way or another somebody gets knocked out here. Both fighters are hard hitters, but Prenga's no joke. People know that. Joshua versus Prenga coming up next. I wonder who's gonna walk first. Probably Prenga. Finally, the ring announcer. Oh, thanks God. Finally, a ring announcer. Michael Buffer. Finally, a ring announcer. Thanks God. Yeah, Prenga is entering first. The Albanian boxer Kristian Prenga. Most of Prenga's knockout is in the first to second rounds. Dangerous. I He doesn't have good cardio, but he is a decorated knockout artist. On the other side, Joshua is also not a guy with the greatest cardio. Against Jake Paul, his cardio looked okay, but look at his other fights. He has never been a cardio machine. I mean, look at his other fights. He has never been a cardio machine. Prenga also no. He knocks you out early on. Prenga will start quickly, he'll try to knock you out, and that's it. 3.2k views. I might close to 4k if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, maybe I'm gonna have 4k views. But with this handicap and with not being eligible to drive my car today, having a car accident, and still fighting for survival, what can I say? This can't be a bad result considering what happened to me yesterday. I mean, now it's already yesterday. Prenga has entered. Now it's time for Anthony Joshua. Again, Jake Paul is a cruiserweight. He's not a heavyweight, so they put him in the ring with Joshua. Tough times don't last forever. Past the storm, there's a sunshine on the other end. I know, man. I know. There's always a sunshine on the other end. Maybe I'm gonna reach 4K views if I'm lucky enough after this fight. But considering the fact that Prenga finishes quickly or gets knocked out quickly, I don't think this fight is going to last for long. Because his fighting style is let's brawl, let's bring it on, bro. Now it's time for Anthony Joshua. Oh, guys, am I excited for this? Well, Anthony Joshua is back to some point. I am. To some point, but I'm also scared. I'm also scared a bit. Prenga knockout in the third or fourth. You heard it here. If not, AJ beats him in the sixth. Absolutely, I think Prenga could knock him out early on. We shouldn't underestimate him. Majority of Prenga's knockouts happen pretty much early in the game. Joshua is in the ring. Look at this military outfit. This is definitely good old Joshua. Has always been known for that military outfit. Good old Anthony Joshua. He is back. Oh yay, he's back. 3.4. Maybe I'm gonna reach 4K. That's gonna be a very big success if I reach 4K. Built like card model. Oh yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely, yes. Well, both boxers having a lot of fans. But this guy, Prenga, he might do the unthinkable. He is like plus 942, man. Why is he such a heavy underdog? I don't understand. I really think he's got a very solid chance. I don't know why he's so underrated. National anthems are playing right now. The Albanian anthem was playing, now it's time for the national anthem of Great Britain. $3.5. Okay, if this fight lasts, maybe I get more views. But I'm not too confident this fight is gonna last. Three judges are here. Okay, you had your chance to vote. Fight is starting right now. Votes. That's what I'm saying. Fans believe Prenga could pull this off. And I'm also one of crazy guys who believes Prenga could pull this off. Guess I'm not the only crazy guy in this room who believes he could pull this off. Prenga is here with the flag of Albania. He is taking his clothes off. He is ready for the fight. Guy is so dangerous. Kristian Prenga, 35 years of age, 6'5", 261.4 pounds. Anthony Joshua, 36 years of age, 6'6", 251 pounds of clean muscles, but Prenga is heavier. That is another thing that works in his favor. Is that another thing that works in the favor of Prenga? Okay, the fight is on. Let's go. Prenga's got a massive knockout power. Let's see if he can use it against Joshua. Joshua is aiming to the body. Prenga missing. Down! Whoa! Already a knockdown! Already a knockdown. I told you this can happen. I told you this could happen. He already dropped Joshua. He needs 3 more knockdowns to win the fight, I think. Or 2 more in this round. Prenga with a big left. Big right for Prenga. Joshua barely survived this. Another big right. Joshua is trying to clinch up. Well, when Joshua looks to clinch up, it means this guy is very strong. Okay, this was. I think this was push. Yeah. Prenga pushed him. This was not a knockdown. Prenga needs early knockout or he's going to gas out. He scored the knockdown, which is good. Big right. Joshua hacks him again. Oh, this is a knockdown again. Joshua has been knocked down 2 times already. Prenga aiming for a big right. Another knockdown and he's gonna win the fight. 10 seconds left on the clock. Joshua barely survived the first round. I'm telling you, this fight isn't gonna last for long. Round 2. Prenga needs knockout in the first 3 rounds. On the other side, Joshua will try to drag this into deep waters. Love it so far. Yeah, but Prenga doesn't have good cardio. He needs quick knockout. If he doesn't knock him out within the 3 or 4 rounds, then Joshua gets the advantage. Good right hand for Joshua. Another 1-2 for Joshua. Joshua throws a big right. Joshua is trying to make this fight boring. He knows that Prenga doesn't have good gas tank. One, two for Prenga, but you see he has already slowed down significantly. One, two for Joshua. Another big right. Down goes Prenga. Is he gonna get up? Let's see. Let's see if he gets up. No, Prenga is not getting up. I told you. Prenga probably gassed out in the. I knew this fight wasn't gonna last for long. Prenga was looking for an early knockout, but didn't get one. Did I miss it? Yeah, you did it. You missed it, bro. You missed it. And you missed it badly. It was a nasty knockout. It really was a nasty knockout. You missed a lot, to be honest. It was a fantastic knockout. Knocked him out with a big right that landed clean. Yeah, you missed it. It's very much. Good fight. Tyson Fury wins against Joshua, in my opinion. It's very much possible. It's very, very possible. Anything is possible. It really was a good one. Yeah, good fight. Tyson Fury versus AJ. Let's try on that card too. It would have been amazing. It would have been really, really amazing if that happens that way around. I think it would have been fantastic. If that is possible to happen. Yeah, would have been a great day. Right now, I'll just have to do a UFC recap and to go to sleep. So, see y'all next time. And yeah, that's that's gonna be it. Bye bye to everyone. Have a great day.